gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
First down throwing for Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second.
The pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now. He's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. He puts some juice on a deep throw. What a dive. I think he caught it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's taken down. So that's how our 1st quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd goal. Shoves one away. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. The lateral goes haywire. Good ball. And the Lions have recovered it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. And here I was just moments ago, Brock, thinking this dude is going to be impossible to stop. Bowling through defenders, which makes them forcing that fumble all the more impressive.
Yeah, you never want to tell your guys to stop fighting through tackles because he is, to your point, Kate, so good at it. But the longer he fights and stays up, the longer those defenders have a chance to fly in and rip that ball free.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
I'm sorry, kid. I'm trying to remember a time that we saw a lead change on a safety. It's been a while. And that effort defensively nearly got it done. So close to the goal line with that sack.
So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is second and long. Gibbs now from the gun. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. These last 2 snaps may force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Running behind center with Wright. They stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up fourth down. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but...
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Goff. Throws caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets him around 6 there. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They motion the tight end over. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Throwing here, Hurts. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time.
He's got it inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, a quick game in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Jump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And after some relocating there, Brock, they track him down away from the pocket. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Now Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 15.
Great.
Hurts setting up to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That may have been a situation, you look back on it, he watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that run makes some history for him. He's now topped the previous record for rushing in a game by a QB. The previous mark of 181 was held by Colin Kaepernick since those 2013 playoffs, and the mantle now belongs to this guy. And whatever total he reaches before the end of this one. Hurts on 1st down. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Shoves him off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Chased out to his right. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up too. One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap here to go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Goff now, 3rd and long. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Free inside the 30. Jahmyr Gibbs. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead to 8.
21, Eagles 13.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. On him again, and he goes down again. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Defense is roaring here. Back-to-back sacks have him in a great spot to end this drive immediately. That's cut. A notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. On 1st down, Hurts. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's third down. Third and 11.
A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Take over 1st and 10.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
No touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He beams one deep right side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the
Back to throw it. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field of play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. First down throwing for Hurts. And the deep ball falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board.
And the Lions are there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
And maybe he lost track of downs. Who knows? We're both confused up here. Everybody in the stadium seems surprised, spiking it on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And we expect to kick, but keep an eye out. They could give him redemption for the earlier fake attempt. And we've seen this before. It's a fake. He brushed him off with ease. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And this is brought to a stop at that, say, the 34-yard line there. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Hurts to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's on the run, deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by getting on the...
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles jump in front now by 5. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense returning to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Second down.
Go, come on! 120!
They've got a man in motion. Out of the shotgun. Goff. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He has just taken a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. From the gun, Goff. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That is how you kill a drive. It's fourth down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Here's Hurts. This is a heater going deep. That throw behind his intended target. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up second.
Throwing here, Hurts. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the
Hurts yet again. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
It's Hurts once again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to...
Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running. And he gets them what they needed. It is a 1st down off the fake.
3 points, that's all well and good. But this offense had higher aspirations than settling on that possession. They were not going to give in just yet. This series, it sure feels like touchdown or bust.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Delta, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Trying to forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal.
at the Lions' 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So not with his arm, but with his legs, then he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
Well, the 5-yard run gets him closer. It's 4th and goal from near the end zone. They flip it to the kicker. And the surprise does not pay off as they're turned away on that fake, Brock. A few points left out there potentially as they turn it over on down.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
First down throw from Goff. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's grabbed at the 10. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Shoves one away. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hurts. Flush down out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Brings up second down.